Hey guys, so I'm going to start this video off by telling you about my week and how it's been so far. So Sunday night, I went to my friend Kiana's house in London, Ontario, so I can just get away for a week, take a break from my life because it's been stressing me out a lot. And at a really nice time, Kiana and her boyfriend tricked me into seeing Insidious, horrifying movie. Amazing, horrifying, absolutely horrifying. We slept at her boyfriend's house that night. The next day we went back to her place and everything was fine. But then I was like, you know what, let me check my Facebook. Of course, right? So I went onto Facebook and I saw all these statuses of my friends saying, "Rest in peace, Natasha, rest in peace, you'll be highly missed, we all love you." Things like that. And I was thinking, who? Like, which Natasha? Because I know a Natasha, but I wasn't sure if, it was the Natasha I was thinking about. Well, I did a little creeping and discovered that, yeah, it was the Natasha that I know and care for. And I guess she's been suffering a lot for a long time and she was tired of it, so she killed herself. Yeah, it's not exactly a positive thing to talk about, of course. And she just turned 16, I believe. She was the first person, when I changed schools in grade 11, from my first school I was going to, I'm not going to say the name, and then to the school that I changed to, she was the first person to talk to me and, welcome me to the school kind of thing, make friends with me. I mean, my best friend went to the school, so I mean, there was her, but I mean, I've been her best friend. I mean, out of all my classes, I didn't have one friend. In that science class, Natasha talked to me. And then I made more friends in that science class because of her. And honestly, every person I know could not help but fall in love with that girl. Her laugh, her smile, her just personality in general was beautiful. And her physical appearance was stunning as well, of course. Anyways, so I found that out on Monday, which, of course, I'm going to admit, didn't add to the fact that I was taking a break from the stress. It pretty much worsened it. So I came home days early before I was supposed to. Well, before I originally planned, anyways. For several reasons, not only just Natasha, but so I went to her viewing yesterday, which was Wednesday. And I was going to cry, but then I prepared myself to go look at her. It was an open casket. And the second I saw her, it was just, she was beyond beautiful, of course. And they did a really good job at her makeup and all that stuff. But the second I saw her, the vibe around her was just, I mean, it was loving, of course, the vibe, but she was hollow. Her body was hollow, you know what I mean? Her soul's elsewhere, and it has her heart with it, of course, but I realized it's just a body. That sounds so bad. That doesn't sound very nice, but her soul lives on, you know what I mean? And of course, we're all going to be sad for many reasons, like we won't be able to create any new memories with her. We won't get to see her laugh or smile. We know that she was suffering enough to do this to herself, and that hurts us, of course. But when it comes down to it, we're something beautiful kept inside of a shell, and eventually the shell just gets stepped on and we get set free, if that's a nice way to put it. And so I noticed yesterday, today, at the funeral, I couldn't cry. Maybe because it hasn't actually hit me yet, but I know that she lives on, and in all of us she does too. Anyways, I probably just talked for about 20,000 hours. I want to sing a song dedicated to Natasha. It's the song that, okay, the band Queen, my favorite band of all time, when the singer Freddie Mercury passed away from AIDS, Brian Mays, which is the guitarist, the lead guitarist, he wrote a song. And it took a year before they finally got together and put the song together and recorded it and whatnot. But it's called No One But You, Only the Good Die Young. It was written about Freddie and anyone else who dies too soon. So, anyways, no music, just singing a cappella as usual. And, yeah, sorry that I talked so much just to lead up to this. Natasha, I love you, and I'm really sorry that you're suffering so much, but I'm glad you're in a better place now. Anyways, here it is for you, Natasha. A hand above the water, an angel reaching for the sky. Is it raining in heaven? Do you want us to cry? And everywhere the broken-hearted, on every lonely avenue, no one could reach them, no one but you. One by one, only the good die young. They're only flying too close to the sun, and life goes on without you. Another tricky situation, I get to drowning in the blues, and I find myself thinking, well, what would you do? Yes, it was such an operation, forever paying every due. How you made a sensation, you found a way through. One by one, only the good die young. They're only flying too close to the sun. We'll remember forever. And now the party must be over. I guess we'll never understand the sense of your leaving. Wasn't the way it was planned. And so we grace another table and raise our glasses one more time. There's a face at the window, and I ain't never saying goodbye. One by one, only the good die young. They're only flying too close to the sun, crying for nothing, crying for no one, no one but you. Natasha, you'll forever be missed. I'm sorry it had to end this way, and I'm sorry that you spent a very long time suffering. But even though you're suffering, you inspired and loved so many people that you've changed them for the better.